the tolerances are minimal because those race cars drive at very, very high speed, so any unevenness is immediately noticed by the drivers. Another element that is highly important is the surface roughness. So there is enough grip and enough texture for the race cars to accelerate and to brake.
A race circuit incorporates within it many aspects that we never really notice. The art lies in combining these elements and creating the right mix. In Singapore, there's one additional challenge, and that lies in turning night into day. Coming up after a short pit stop, the news. And then, two F1 experts in conversation. Don't go away. Welcome back to Inside Grand Prix. Coming up, the latest news from the Formula One scene. But first, a special taxi ride.
Hello.
Hello, I'm the taxi.
Good luck, Louis.
How you going? You good?
All right. Put the seatbelt on. I'm driving here the S hybrid car.
Yeah.
And I was told by Mercedes that the hybrid road cars invented basically the system you have on your Formula One car. So, straight question today, how much slower would you be without that fantastic car system?
The car system, we are very, very fortunate. It's very powerful. It's very, it's working very well for us. I think we have the strongest car system. I've been telling people we don't have the best car at the moment. We have made a huge step forward, but at the moment our car system it makes up for the loss in downforce that we have. So KERS gives us around 4/10, almost 4/10 per lap, every lap, and it's a little bit. It's like in the race. I think it's 3.5 tenths or something, and in qualifying, it's 4 tenths. But it's for us. If we didn't have it, we definitely wouldn't be competing for wins.
How hard is it for you to use it in the right part of the circuit?
Yeah, it's easy. It's
so
really easy.
You work it out yourself when to use it, or do you get?
We do it in two different ways. That the teams simulate and find out which positions is the best, theoretically, which is best, where to press it, 2, 3, 1, how many times to press it, and how long, and then. But first of all, I go out and I press it where I feel is comfortable. Okay. And then I use up the whole 100%, the 40 kilojoules in that lap, and then they'll tell me which one is best, and they'll find out, and then at the end they'll tell me which one went.
You always see how much is left of it.
Yeah.
Per lap.
You have two different settings. You have one that tells you how much is charged, how much percent, and you can get 160% or something, but you can only use 100% in one lap. And then the other setting we'll have is literally 0 to 100%. So it starts at 100, and every time you press it, it gets less and less. It decreases. It's like this on this car. It says 47%.
Yeah.
But when you pull, when you start braking again, you'll start charging it, and then when you pull away, you'll lose it. That's the same thing for me.
So last year you've been world champion. Last race, hard, difficult year, and you had everything you can get for being a world champion. And then you suddenly dropped into a huge hole this year. Mm-hmm. So how do you cope with this?
You've been there before, but for me, I had.
Did you have a difficult time?
I had this year has been the hardest time in my life.
More hard than winning the championship, I guess. In a way.
Just different. Emotionally, yeah, winning the championship, we know how to win races, but living your life and preparing yourself to win, and then arriving and finishing last, it's demoralizing. It's so hard. And then you have the media talking things about you. Then you have lots and lots and lots of sleepless nights.
Especially when Button, on the other hand, is successful suddenly.
Yeah, especially as a driver, what you want to show the world is that you're the best and you can win races.
Which you are, but the car is not.
Yes. Yeah. And when you can't, and then when people start questioning how good you are, and people say, oh, this person must be better, it's frustrating that you can't react and fix it by going faster because you don't have the car.
So Budapest was the turning point from my point of view. Even before, you could see the
Germany was a turning point for us. Yeah. The car felt felt so much better. And there was one lap where I switched the radio on to say, okay, box this lap. And I forgot to turn the radio off. And I left the radio on. I was driving, and I was so excited on the way in.
Yeah.
And I was, woohoo! You know, it was amazing. You know, I was so excited. And my whole team heard me shouting and screaming, and they recorded it and played it to my team back at the factory.
Very good.
But for me, it was embarrassing, but for the team, I think they were excited to see the reaction.
So, here we are. I cannot do better. Goodbye. Thanks.
We'll catch you later on, okay? Thanks, Nick. Can you keep driving us back?